How's you getting on? Old Geezer here to talk to you once again about my Parkinson's complaint. Parquet as I call it. Well, I've got my friend along here, Harry. Harry and I have been good friends for about 30 years now. And Harry said he'd like to come on the video with me. What do you think, Harry? What am I doing over here? Where? On the other hand. I'm usually on the other hand. Well, Harry, that hand doesn't work so good because I've got a problem with that hand now. Well, what's that? Well, Harry, I've got something called... What's that? What's that noise? There's an alarm going off in my head. I'm having a heart attack. Ah, I'm having a heart attack. No, Harry, you're not having a heart attack. What's the noise in my head? It's my watch. Your watch. What's your watch doing in my head? Well, Harry, you see, you're on the other arm, and that's where I keep my watch. Okay. It's an alarm. I need to take a pill every 2 hours to stop my shaking. And there's a noise again. Time for another fill? No, Harry, it's sort of a wardrobe malfunction. I'll turn it off. Watch where you put your hand. Okay, I will. Careful. Okay, it's done. Now tell me what all this is about. Well, Harry, how do I explain it so you can understand? Fish and chips. Yeah? Well, if I was to give you a plate of fish and chips with gravy, yes, and dressing, and brown vinegar or malt vinegar, yeah, what would happen if I started thinking about that? Well, my mouth would start watering and I'd think all about fish and chips. The smell. Well, Harry, let's think of it a different way. What if I were to give you a crust of dry bread that was hard as that? Sounded like that when I hit it. And you tried to eat the bread, what would happen? It would be hard to swallow. I'd have a hard time getting enough saliva. That's it, Harry, that's it. Now, let me tell you something. There's something wrong in my head. You telling me? Yes, Harry, don't be like that. There's something wrong in your head. Oh, I knew that a long time ago. No, Harry, it's not like that. Well, you know, let's compare it to your fish and chips. Okay? Well, Harry, there's a place in my head called Substantia Niagara. And it's a dark place. Oh boy, do I know that's a dark place. No, Harry, it's not like that. Anyway, in Substantia Niagara, it produces something like saliva, a little hormone. And it produces dopamine. Okay, here we go, folks, He's on the dope. He's making dope. Tell the world. No, Harry, it's not like that, making dope. I don't make enough dope. Oh! No, Harry, it's not like that. It's dopamine, Harry. There's a place in my head that's supposed to make dopamine that helps our body to function right. And I don't have enough dopamine. Let me explain to you, Harry. Okay, try. Just like your salivary glands, there's a dopamine gland in my head. And it doesn't work right. So what happens when I don't get enough dopamine, dopamine is like the oil that makes things run smooth between your brain and your muscles. So when your brain shouts out, hand do this, the hand doesn't do it because it doesn't get the message. Because there's not enough dopamine in the system. So if I tell my hand to stop shaking, if I look at my hand and say, okay hand, stop shaking. If I'm paying direct attention to my hand, it'll stop shaking. But if I look away, it'll start shaking again. So it's the same thing. Let me explain to you a bit more. Dopamine is like the oil that greases your muscle. I told you that. It makes the connection between your brain and your muscles. Your brain barks out the orders and your muscles just don't hear it. Your muscles say, what did you say? I can't hear you. It's like my muscles want to stutter. Okay, so hand stop. Okay, you see that? My muscles want to stutter because they just don't get the message. Okay, I got it now. I got it all figured out. You do? Yeah. Folks, this guy thinks he's a Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. What? Yeah. You got oil tin in your head that don't work. Well, what are you talking about? You said the oil doesn't come out. Yeah. No oil can is in your head. I suppose. Oh, Harry. Let me me try to explain it to you. We can take pills to give us artificial dopamine. There are other pills which encourage our brain to make dopamine. There's sort of a pacemaker that you can put inside your brain to stimulate that substantia nigra to make the oil can inside my head work. Research seems to tell us that the emotions or extreme, if we have big emotions or extreme exercises, that can also make the oil can work. And I'm stuck over here sitting on the watch because, well, over there, Harry, I don't have to think about you opening your mouth. Watch it! No, Harry, I mean, on the other hand, watch it! No, Harry, no, don't be so mixed up. On the other hand, I have to manually think, open my hand, close my hand, turn my hand. It's like a car. My left side is automatic, but my right side is manual transmission. Harry, I have to actually think about swallowing food. I have to think about making big steps, or else I'll just shuffle. I have to think about standing up tall, or eventually I'll be bent over like an old person. I guess you're right, Harry. I'm sort of like the Tin Man. I just need my oil can to work. Yeah, I'm a little bit like the Tin Man too. The Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz? Yeah. How can you say that? Well, all I can hear is his watch inside my head. I'm going to say this one time, slowly, carefully, so you can understand. Okay, Harry, I'm listening. Take the watch and put it on the other arm. Oh, this is old geezer signing out. I think an argument is about to start. Bye, folks. Now, why is the shoes on the other foot? Harry, I think you mean if the glove was on the other arm.